Hey guys, so I wanted to share this mostly for my mom, so shout out to my mama, but I'm making my Little Buff Bakery cake for breakfast. Yeah, Cora says hi. And I was gonna show you how I hid so many vegetables in it. So this is what I've been using, Ginger Shred Man. Now this is like a limited flavor for them. It's so good. So I love it so much. So you get 60 grams of this. The macros are fantastic. The funny part is I have yet to try making it the way that you're supposed to. And I've loved it. And so I already got started and then I decided, ooh, it's getting dark, that I wanted to film this. And so forgive me for that. But so I've got my little Pyrex container. That's 60 grams of the powder. Hold on, mom mode. Okay, so that's the 60 grams, and this is a pretty good size cake container, okay? So 60 grams of the powder. Now, this is my favorite way to do it. In my Ninja blender cup, we have half a serving of pumpkin. I have about 150 grams of fresh zucchini, and then I also have 3 servings of egg white. And so I'm gonna blend all of this up together real fast. My camera's gonna die. Okay, so that's the blended mixture. Not so pretty. Oh yeah? So I'm just pouring that in. It looks like baby food. It tastes better. But now I have to plug my camera in. The key is to whisk it, I found. So just get everything all incorporated.
Mom, I wish I could have a toy spaceship.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I wish you'd finish getting dressed.
Where are we going?
Okay, ta-da! All mixed in. There we go. And now I'm gonna microwave this for 2 minutes and then check it. Ta-da! Okay, so the cake's gonna need to cool for a second. Let's check it. We almost had an overflow situation. It's not cooked in the middle, so I'm gonna do a little bit longer. Stop. So while that finishes cooking, I am going to make the frosting. So you guys have seen me do versions of this frosting a million times, and today is not really going to be. I used a smaller container for that cake than I usually do, and because it has egg whites in it, you really want to keep a close eye on it because it'll explode and then you'll be super sad. So I'm using my normal Light and Fit Greek yogurt. Half a cup is a perfect amount. Duh. I like the frosting to be super thick. The kids are watching Dora. Let's do a little math. Okay, 22.5. So I'm doing 3/4 of a scoop of Quest. I think the pumpkin keeps my cake from setting. Which is kind of frustrating. I think on the package it says if you make the cake the way they suggest, it's just with 1 egg white and then with some applesauce, you're only supposed to have to cook it for like 2.5 minutes. I always end up having to do mine for closer to like 5. But again, I add a ton of zucchini and a pretty hefty amount of pumpkin. So if you think of all that moisture and then all the egg whites too, it's just hard to get it to set in the center. Again, make sure you're watching it the whole time because you don't want it to explode. My ultimate pro tip for this cake, and I've been doing this in almost any instance where I'm using peanut butter. What, Cora? You want yogurt? She sees the yogurt. Okay, hold on. Cora goes crazy for yogurt, and I think I'm gonna go back to buying, I stopped buying the triple Zero Oikos for myself because it has 10 grams of fiber per serving. And I was already getting so much fiber that I didn't need that. I think I'm gonna go back to getting it for the kids. So that's mixed to be super thick. What, bug? Cool. All right.
It's bad.
It's not cool. So, I'm using a full serving of peanut butter because I think I've made a life choice, guys. This is serious business. I don't think I'm gonna eat peanut butter anymore unless I can have a full serving. Because like 1 tablespoon is just kind of a letdown. And so I think from here on out, unless I can have this much, I'll find a different way to get my fats. I am going to give that cake one more 30-second round. And on the topic of fats, if you watch my videos regularly, then you've seen the one where I was complaining a lot about having major digestive issues and like zero movement. And so my coach had said that I should keep drinking my tea. I'll show you that again. Huge help. So when you're on prep, your digestive system slows down because your body, or any diet, your body's hungry, and so it wants to slow down the digestive process so that it can get everything it can out of the food that you're eating. Since you're eating less, it's gonna put more work into getting everything it can, and so it makes it sluggish. And so eating a ton of vegetables is a no-no, at least for me, because my system is working so slowly right now that you can actually have vegetables sit in your stomach long enough to ferment. And so I was getting really bad tummy trouble. So I've cut back on veggies in a big way. Drinking this tea is helping me have some movement. I make sure I get my fiber goal. But I realized that for my body, I benefit from having my tablespoon of heavy whipping cream in the morning. That fat just gets things moving. And I remember, I think it was when I was pregnant with Riker, I was having major trouble then too. And it was my first pregnancy, so I didn't know what it was. And so we'd asked the doctor, and they had told me that I was constipated. And so obviously this has been an issue. I know you're so happy to talk about Christina and poop all day. But the doctor had told me to go get a greasy cheeseburger and that would get things going, and it did. And so fat works for me, so I've gone back to having my heavy whipping cream in the morning, and that's helped me a lot. Okay, so the cake is finally set. Yay! I'm gonna nuke the peanut butter one more time. There's the frosting. And I know I've said it 4 million times, and like, I'm not affiliated with Quest at all, that would be a dream. The cinnamon crunch with like the crunchy bits, it's just so good. Okay. Always use a spatula because then you get to lick it. This is why you microwave the peanut butter. See? Now watch. Oh my god. It just makes a serving of peanut butter seem like it goes so much farther if you microwave it. And then of course, handy dandy spatula, because no macro gets left behind. Final piece. I'm almost out of this, which makes me really sad because it's seasonal and they don't have it right now, but I just ordered the chocolate donut, which is also so good. So this is Flavor God, the pumpkin pie. Gingerbread is also really good. Look at that. So good. So, really fast because I have like next to no battery.
Mommy!
What?
There's this flying spaceship coming right ahead of you.
No! Oh, I get to put bananas on. Hold on, it's gonna get even better. Oh my god, why is this still on TV? My brother watched this shit when he was a little kid. He's like 20 now, and I cannot believe this is still on TV. My kids aren't allowed to watch it because I find it that annoying. But let's talk about something better, like my finished product of a cake. Boom. Isn't it beautiful? All right, so 52 grams of carbs, 22.7 grams of fat, 75 grams of protein. This is my giant breakfast. I like to eat a lot in the morning. Now, mind you, this has a 1/4 cup of pumpkin and 137 grams of zucchini. So there is a hefty amount of vegetables mixed in there. I don't even know how much fiber because the way it's all loaded into my FitnessPal makes it difficult to see that. But here you go for the, if you want to look at my FitnessPal. There you go. I have the rest of my day added in, so that's why it shows so many calories. So, ta-da! Mama, go buy it. I'm not affiliated with Little Buff Bakery either, so don't worry, I'm not like getting paid for this. I just really love them. So I'll put a link to Little Buff Bakery on here. Go follow their Instagram because then you get to see everybody's creations, and it's so good. Follow me on Instagram and you'll see stuff on a more regular basis. I hope you guys have a fucking fantastic week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, before I go, I have to show you guys Cora's yogurt beard. Mama, she says. You got a yogurt beard? Yeah. Why, he's so cute.